I heard when the cymbal crashes that we're ready to start. So with that great entrance, I'd like to welcome everybody here on such a momentous night. I know that I speak for myself as well as all of my fellow board members that we have been working toward this goal for so many years, and it's just hard to believe that we are actually in the process of doing this. Even now, when I think about it, I still get a smile on my face, and I think that for the rest of my life, I probably will get a smile on my face every time I think of it. It is just very humbling to be a part of such a significant time in our history, and I am sure that this is going to make the biggest difference that we have ever seen in our city, and we are so proud to be part of it. So with that, I would like to introduce our superintendent, Mr. Paul Rigdon.
Thank you, Mrs. Hawes, and thanks to all of you. Let's give yourselves a round of applause, because I'm looking at all your faces, and I've seen you throughout the whole campaign, and now pat the person next to you on the shoulder and say, nice job. Man, this is a lot more fun than losing, isn't it? This is great. This is really great. You know, I can't just say enough. What can the words really say? How happy we are, the smiles on our face that we just can't seem to wipe off. This is obviously the momentous day. We're starting today. The groundbreaking is today. Before now, people kept asking, when are we starting? When are we starting? And of course, there was a lot of work to be done behind the scenes, and you really couldn't see the work that had to be done outdoors. We cleared this nice little space for us here today, but then after today, within the next several weeks, all of what you see around you will be cleared out. As you look over here at the building, the students will be over here, the work will be done, and our citizens can see the progress, and I think with that excitement, things will grow. We had so many people that it's just impossible to thank them by name. We brought together families in a way that I just can't remember. So much support, so much excitement, and we thank everybody that brought the families together. Our students, some of which whom we have here tonight. We've got our business community to thank. They put a tremendous amount of money in our campaign so that we could get the word out. Our staff, our parents. It's just, the list just goes on and on. Our business partners, and there's no end to it. And thanks to all of them and all of you as we gather here tonight. I do want to mention just a couple of dignitaries that we have here tonight. With us, we have Mr. Gary Casper, Project Administrator with Ohio Schools Facility Commission. There he is. He's on my left side. And they're the greatest kind of partner to the tune of $21.6 million to help us out. How's that for a partner? Congresswoman Betty Sutton wasn't able to be here tonight, but one of her colleagues came, Teresa Wooten, to represent Ms. Sutton, and she's off to my left. Governor Strickland had sent his regrets, but he wishes us well, and he's very happy for us. From our city, we have our law director here, Pete Schilling. I think most of our city folks are off to my right. We've got a number of council members, Gary Gibbs and Mr. Callahan, Ken Burkhart, Bonnie Ivancic, Eddie Mitchell, Herm Larkins, Bob Hartman, Vic Stewart. I hope I'm not missing anybody. Please raise your hand, and thank you so much for the support. The city has been behind us all the way. Obviously, one of our great partners is our mayor, the Honorable Mayor Bill Grace. We talk about an entire village raising a child, and we found out that it took an entire community to build the high school for those children. And it's just great seeing you out here tonight. We couldn't have asked for better weather, and we're really happy to be here with you this evening. We have just a couple people before we turn some earth over here that would like to speak to you as well. And the first one that I would like to bring up to the microphone is Mr. Andre Smelters from AVG, the architectural firm that's doing all of the design work for the school. Mr. Smelters?
Thank you, Mr. Rigdon. Tonight is an important milestone in the new Elyria High School project. But this day didn't happen by itself. There are individuals and groups that were essential to this whole process. Among them, I would like to mention Mr. Paul Rigda, his administration and staff, for their determined and enthusiastic bond campaign. They never gave up, they never wavered, and their trust was well placed. Also, the board never lost the vision of the new Elyria High School. Even though there were a couple of failed bond issues before, they kept at it. Thirdly, the Ohio School Facilities Commission, who changed their regulations to enable the Ohio School Facilities Commission to give $21 million toward this project. And finally, but not least, to you, the citizens and voters of Elyria, who believed that your children deserve a school as good as any other in the state, that your kids can compete with any other children in the state of Ohio with the new technologies and new facilities that they so richly deserve. You are to be truly commended. And now, I would like to present Terry Rivera, who will present the ceremonial shovel to Paul Rigda.
Good evening, I'm Terry Rivera. I'm the president of Regency Construction, and we are the firm that has been selected by both the school district and the Ohio School Facilities Commission to build the new Elyria High School. And on behalf of our firm, we want to congratulate both Elyria City School District and its community on this very wonderful and much needed project, the new Elyria High School. One of the things that we do on Groundbreakings is to present a ceremonial shovel to the school district, to Mr. Rigda and to the board, to symbolize this very significant event, the beginning of the building project for New Elyria High School. So what I have with me tonight, if Mr. Rigda could come up, we have a shovel that can be displayed in the school, and it says Elyria City School District Groundbreaking Ceremony, Elyria High School, October 15th, 2007. So, Mr. Rigda.
Thank you, Mrs. Rivera, and again, thanks to all of you. We're going to put this shovel somewhere prominent in the new school so that you can remember this day and you can remember this campaign, and the city can always see what this day was like. Thanks to all of you again, and thank you, Mrs. Rivera.